We have three that popped out, and they're a very interesting three cards here. Look at that. So we have the Two of Wands coupled with the High Priestess and the Magician. That is a very magical pair of people that are deciding to join forces and walk down a path together. Dominion with the Magus and the High Priestess. Oh boy. I mean, look at these two energies. They both are very intuitive. They both are highly in tune with their emotions, what they want. One's a little bit more proactive in their approach, and the other kind of just settles in to her intuition. But whatever the case is, both of them are highly magical. The Magician obviously is a great manifester. He is decided on what he wants. You know, he thinks about what he wants, he creates the recipe for it, and then he actually practices it to get it. He is really into manifesting. I'm talking about really detailed. The Magician is highly skilled in manifesting. This is the person that really is going to get what they want. They're going to call in what they want. They're going to find what they want because they're very decided. If you walk around life and you don't even have an idea of what you want, how do you think you're ever going to find it? You think it's just going to stumble upon you one day? One day you're going to magically realize what you want out of life. You could, but it's kind of walking around in the dark looking for a door. You might find one, but it's not very directed. It's not pointed. It's not precise. This is someone that knows exactly where the door is, knows exactly when to open the door or what door to open, and they know what they want on the other side. That's the thing. You have to define what you want. And some people think that's easy. Like, oh yeah, I want a big house with a white picket fence and a dog and a forest that I can walk through, or whatever it is that you decide, whatever it is that you define for yourself of what you want. So first comes the dream. First comes the vision of what you want. Someone might be trying to manifest you at this time. There might be someone that is kind of like on an equal level playing field when it comes to magic, manifestation, energy. And he's trying to kind of pull you in to his realm. He wants to work with you. He wants to join forces with you. I mean, don't you see this pair here? This is a pair to be reckoned with. This is a pair of people that if they do join forces, they will truly be unstoppable. If you can see in this Two of Wands card, they decide to join forces, walk down the path together, into life of what, their next goal is together. And they're going to reach the pinnacle. They're going to reach the top of the mountain. They're going to reach where the sun is rising again. This is all about success, about doing things. This is an action card between these two people. Finding your true match. So on the other side of things, the High Priestess is the same way. She's extremely intuitive. She's very in tune with her womb. She's very in tune with her third eye. And she is truly Mother Earth, really. If you're going to describe her as anything, she's Earth. She's Mother Earth. She's in tune with nature. She's in tune with the earth. She's in tune with herself, the moon, intuitive powers, balance, inward reflection. This is someone that really truly feels her way through life, and She's a wise woman. The High Priestess, in other times, even, times like 1300 BC, there were high priestesses. I was just reading about one today called Delphi, and I believe she was Greek. She was a high priestess. And I was reading about how people would treat her back in the day, how she would become in tune with her intuitive thoughts, her answers for people. She became asphyxiated probably by vapors that they would start burning from bodies of dead snakes, I believe. And every time people were around these vapors, they would start kind of going crazy, saying things out loud, just acting erratically, even animals as well. If goats were around her and these vapors, the goats would be acting strange, and Delphi was a high priestess back in the day. People would come to her for answers. She was the one where the priests would go to. The priests would answer to the high priestess. And they treated her intuition, her womb, right? The chalice of life, in high regard. They believed the womb was the door to the spirit world, and it is. Women create life in their womb. They are in touch with other worlds inside of them. They are vessels to the galaxy, and people would treat women as such, especially a high priestess. So if anyone was going to call in someone as high as the high priestess, someone as grounded as the high priestess, someone as magical, spiritual, intuitive, strong, this is the ultimate feminine power, right? It would be the magician. Because he's going to realize how powerful she is, and he's going to respect that. But she also will see how powerful and strong and forward-thinking the magician is back. So this is an interesting couple. Someone might be calling you in and thinking of you as their high priestess, someone that they respect, someone that they look to for advice, someone that they treat in high regard. Your opinion matters to this person, and they're trying to call you in at this time because they want to join forces with you. This is a force to be reckoned with if these two people connect. You as the high priestess, you don't go out and get, you call in to yourself, right? As a feminine power, you call inward, and you might be trying to call in someone out there that is on your level, someone that will understand you, someone that will treat your intuition respectfully, someone that will treat you softly, but also know that you're very strong. They're not there to manipulate you. They're not there to use your powers for their own selfishness. They're not there to use you for getting ahead in life or looking better with you. It's none of those things that are very low vibrational reasons to be with someone. You're calling in someone that truly loves you, like top down, everything about you. I mean, there's a lot of good things to love about you, but you're trying to call in someone that will respect that, someone that you could be soft with, someone that you could feel relaxed with, so you can use your intuition wisely. When someone is upset, angry, agitated, stressed out, your intuition kind of gets cut off from yourself. It's not that it goes away, but it could just get foggy, when you're distracted by negative things. But if you're in a relaxed state, if you're in a peaceful state, if you're in an open state, then your intuition will flow through you like water, like just an open river, right? And what comes to you will be magnificent. And that's funny because the magician, magnificent is kind of a similar word. I believe that whoever you're trying to call in is calling in you as well. There is a universal match between you and another person. If you don't know this person might not know you. You might not have met each other. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is that you're praying for, whatever it is that you're trying to call in, someone else out there on this earth is calling you in the same exact way. They're asking for a high priestess. They're asking for someone who's embodies feminine power, because he embodies the masculine power of going out, getting, manifesting, doing, right? And you're calling in, feeling, vibrating, sharing, loving. It's a beautiful, beautiful match between the two of you, and it really, truly will be magical on many different realms. On, the lowest realm of just everyday life, you'll be able to read each other's minds pretty easily. Not everyone will always know what the other person is thinking or feeling, because we are always going to be separate human beings, no matter how similar we find ourselves to be. There's always differences with one another, and that's where communication comes in. But if it's just everyday situations and you're with this magician, just in everyday life, and something comes up where you can just look at each other and understand what the other person is thinking without saying a word, and it's a true understanding. It's something where it's just like, okay, yeah, I know what you mean, and there's no other words that need to be said. It's just this intuitive communication that you both have. Maybe you talk to each other subconsciously to one another now. It's kind of like writing a love letter to your future love. That's manifesting. And this person is trying to manifest someone like you as well. So whatever you're listing on on what you want out of life, who you want out of life, this person somewhere is also listing you, your traits, your personality, your strengths, and your weaknesses as something that they want back. And once two people like this find one another, there's no way to take them apart then, honestly. With this Dominion card, the Two of Wands in between, this is something that's going to be truly otherworldly, truly magical. You see there's an infinity symbol on the Magician card. This is something that's really going to last a lifetime, because you'll never find another connection like this once you find each other. It's just as simple as that. You both are thinking of one another. You see how you both have this orb around your, the top of your crown. Obviously his eyes are open and yours are closed, because the High Priest is all about inward feeling, and he's about outward explosion, right? The sun and the moon combined is just a power couple. It's a true power couple. So be careful what you wish for, and try to, if you're really trying to call in somebody on that kind of level back, someone that will truly understand your spirituality, you're doing it, and this person is also doing it too. And you'll just feel it. You won't even have to explain yourselves too much. Eventually you'll talk about everything, but in the beginning, if you first meet this person, you won't need to explain much when it comes to spirituality. You'll just feel it. And that's how you'll know. When you ask someone that's been in a relationship for a long time, how did you know this person was the one? And they always say, well, you just know. It's just like this unspeakable feeling, this unspeakable force that where your heart just goes, yes, this is what I know already. This is what I feel, and this is what I want forever. And I can't unsee it, and I can't see anyone else in this light. So maybe, go over the list of some, what you want in a partner. Try not to be so surface level with what you want, like how they look or whatever. It's more about it. How does this person make you feel? How is this person's personality? Are they a good match for you? Do you see them working with you? Do you see them lifting you up? Do you see them being soft with you, loving you, right? Do you see them being your biggest supporter, your friend? your protector, your teacher, your mirror, someone that can openly tell you something kindly that they know you need to see, that you're not seeing yourself, right? This person that you're calling in, just remember to, it's kind of like, I want to say like a Christmas list, where it's just kind of like you make a Christmas list as a little kid, and then you kind of read it over a few times. And you're like, did I miss anything that I want? You know, oh yeah, I forgot about this toy or whatever, right? It's kind of like that. Like, you know what you want, but every now and then go through the list of what you're trying to manifest, what you're trying to call in, who you're trying to meet, and rewrite the list if needed. We all change, and we should be changing for the better. So, every few years it might upgrade, or the list might slightly adjust, right? But whatever it is, you are truly in your power at this point. You are truly in a place of intuition, where you know how it's done, you know how to work with your own intuition, and you know how to tap into it correctly. You trust your intuition. And this person is starting to trust their manifestation skills. So we'll see when you both collide what happens, but there's going to be a joining of forces between you and someone else that is on your level that will really truly be your forever, and you'll be able to walk the highest of highs and the lowest of lows hand in hand.